Ooh, hello. My hair might be a little messy. I literally like just came downstairs. Wow, it's 1:30 and I didn't bother to comb my hair just yet. And I thought I was going crazy, but I'm not, thankfully. So here's the funny thing, right? So I get up. Actually, you wanna know something? I bought a while ago, like I think it was some juicy fruit. It was Starburst flavored gum. I got cherry and I tried it last night. And the first couple like chews, it was juicy and tasted like cherry Starburst, which I was like, in heaven. And then like I went to bed and I could still kind of taste it in my mouth. But anyways, so I do what one normally does when they get up. Go to the bathroom. Like my bladder was so full, it was like aching and pain. So I'm like, you know, going to the bathroom, and I start to hear noises that sound like people talking like outside or downstairs. Sometimes noise travels, and I'm like, doesn't sound like they're speaking English. I'm like, could it be the cleaning ladies, and what would they be doing here on a Friday? Because it's Friday the 7th. We're still in August, and by the time you see all this, who knows what month it'll be. I'm like so far behind and everything. But I was like baffled. And then I was hearing weird noises and strange things. And those voices that one sounded like could have been the cleaning ladies didn't sound like that anymore. And I was like listening, and I'm like, I hear the Minions, like banana, and like, you know how the Minions are. And I'm just like, and then I was like thinking, am I a deranged lunatic? I felt like Piper, if you watch Orange Is the New Black, Piper, when she's in the shoe and she hears the voices through the wall, and I still don't know if she imagines it or if there's someone on the like in there or not. But so I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so I come downstairs and my mom's still at work. So I'm like, alright, she's not doing the muffins today, she's over at Aspen working. I'm like, the only like vehicles that are outside is like the lawn people's truck. So I'm like, oh, well, I know they're here. And then because for a second I'm like, could my like nephews be here or something, and they're like in the backyard playing with something. So I looked out the window and I see little children, and I'm guessing they belong to Jose. Jose must have brought them. I'm guessing Jose's here. I mean, that has to, I don't know. So good news is I'm not losing my mind. But it is Friday. I don't know if anything fun's going down. I think we're gonna try to paint the fence today. Cause I don't think it's supposed to like rain or anything in the next couple of days. So now would be a good time to do that. And I think, well, it's been said that if you use a sprayer, the job gets done a lot faster, but those things are blooming expensive. So my mom just got like 5 paint rollers and a bunch of paint cans and primer and all that. And so like I think 4 of us later are gonna be painting the fence. But last night, so I was in my room last night, and at first I wasn't that tired, so I was like, oh, I should like edit videos and definitely do some of that today. But then I started getting kind of tired, so then I just watched an episode of Teen Mom 2, and then after that I watched like Too Fun for Louise, because I was catching up on that, and then I may or may not have watched this Coney Jolie. I don't remember. If I didn't, I was planning on doing it today. But this morning I got up, I like checked Facebook and Snapchat, and then I got a notification that Bunny had a video, and it was only like, her video was only like 9 minutes and like 37 seconds. So I'm like, alright, no one's hollering at me to get up, so I'm like, I can, and plus I hit the snooze button. I like did not want to get up today. So so yeah, so I watched that, and I was checking my subscription box, and YouTube does this cool new thing now where it tells you the views like live. Like I guess once your video goes up, as people watch your videos. Like if you, I guess, log in and look at like the number of views, you can see it like go higher and higher, like as more, I don't know. First Alfie mentioned it, then Alfie Days, then Tyler Oakley noticed it. I'm like, oh, I feel like there's so many like little fun tricks and, I don't know, intricacies of YouTube that I don't know about. I feel like the people that I look up to in the YouTube community like have an advantage to things that I don't, or they know about things that I don't know. So today I'm either gonna try to upload videos or maybe work on my iTunes project and start importing like a gazillion CDs onto an iTunes, which I will download. First I gotta download iTunes onto my laptop. That's step one. Then step two would be getting my external disk drive. I need to find it. So we're floating around here somewheres. And let's see, this is such a mess. My vitamins come in this bottle and it keeps dripping and leaking. So I put it in a bag, you know, so when I put it in the refrigerator, it's sticky. It doesn't like get all over the refrigerator. This is nasty. What the hey? That stuff's expensive. Like, actually, I went on Amazon. No, I googled it because I'm like, what am I taking? I really want to know what's in here. So I googled it, and it's a chock full of minerals, vitamins. It's like digestive enzymes. It's a little of everything. And so I saw that it comes in a travel size, which would be handy for traveling, and that was only like $7.99. So then my mom's like, oh, well, you know, hold on, put you over here. So my mom was curious, like, what did it cost to buy online? And this wasn't Amazon or anything. I didn't shake it first. Hello, Amazon or anything. It was just like Google. When you click on Google, you go to like, you Google something and then you click on shopping. So it was about the same price that Dr. Ernest Earhart charged. So at least I'm getting ripped off, but I still wonder if you can find this stuff anywhere cheaper, or if you can ever use a coupon or something. Because if this stuff is working, which I personally like don't feel, I don't know yet, because like I still have some mental and emotional stuff I'm working through. So I don't know if like physically though, if I notice any dramatic anything yet out of the box. But my results, back to the doctor last Wednesday, and the results came back good. There was like a change. I don't know, it's like when you calculate stuff and his face was weird. And I'm like, is it bad news? Is he mad at me or something? Because I ate too much macaroni and cheese. So, he's like kept adding numbers, and he's like, I had a 16.5 increase or decrease, I don't know. Something changed, which is a good thing. It wasn't like, it could have been better, and he was trying to like explain stuff to me, and I'm like, I get you, but I also get me more. So let me kind of do what I gotta do and do it my way in order for this relationship to work. So, but he was surprised that like, well, he was like, oh, like so glad my sugar level went down. And I'm thinking that's because I didn't eat that Cinnamon Heaven cereal all week. Keep that away from me and I'll be good, because I'm not big on sweets. And so then, but my sodium's still too high for his liking. Isn't this stuff delish? I mentioned it before, it's peach mango. I want to buy straws, plastic straws, so I can just stick it in here, pinch my nose, and just one big old swiggy. Swiggy. Swaggy. Yeah, so I'm looking around for stuff. Like, look, there's CDs over there. I got CDs everywhere. Alright. here's the goal for the day, and it's nothing that's gonna please my mother, but it'll satisfy me and it might satisfy you guys, and that's if I get videos up, then you guys love stuff to watch, which will actually satisfy the both of us. But if I do my iTunes project, I'll feel like I'm getting something done and accomplished. But however, since it has nothing to do with cleaning my room, my mom will be like not happy. The goal she had for me was to have my room done by the end of the summer, and it is August, what did I say, 7th, and it's still a hot mess. But I see improvements, but she doesn't, you know. I don't know. I should work on it at some point today or this weekend. So it's gonna be beautiful, and I might see Jason tomorrow, and the boys are definitely coming over, and Scott and Natalie. And then Sunday, my mom just wants to rest, so if she's taking it or a day to do nothing, I'm just gonna be like, can I join you and do nothing with you? Because I like you, you're my mother, and I feel like I hardly ever see you during the week. Really, seriously, I do, and it's kind of sad, and maybe it's like, I don't know. But we're trying to figure out, like, just my driving lessons. So, because I've been cleared to drive again, which is like, woohoo! But the behind the wheel, because I had an evaluation, but it was not behind the wheel evaluation, and I passed that. Then there's a behind the wheel eval, and that itself is pricey. And then the driving lessons aren't cheap either, but they're less, the price is less than the evaluation. So part of me is just curious, like, can I just, even though it's a little pricey, just do the behind the wheel evaluation just to get that extra boost of confidence to be like, hey, you can drive, and have someone that, where it's like meaningful because they're a professional and this is what they do and they can judge like if you can drive or not. But then part of me is slightly afraid of what if I like am nervous and do really horrible and they're like, you shouldn't be driving, and I'm like, but I really can. Don't take anything away from me. So but my mom is just like, to get to where I need to go, it's impossible unless my mom gets a doctor's appointment. She's trying to get one with my doctor, and I'm like, well, while you're figuring out what's going on with your migraines that she's been getting, I'll drive around a parking lot and see what that's like. But I don't know. My mom's like, you're better off just kind of doing your own thing. And I'm like, but I don't have anything to do my own thing with. My car is dead. Until you get it fixed and find out if it's safe to drive, what am I gonna do? I don't know. But since a lot of cars are keyless ignitions now, I'm like thinking of asking my dad, can I just practice turning your car on and off 10,000 times till I get used to that? Because I'm seriously afraid, like, if I get a car that's a keyless ignition, that I'm gonna drive myself somewhere and forget to turn the car off and get in trouble. But so I'm thinking of just, I mean, I do want to look at a lot of things and test drive whatever I can. But I did find like that a used, that does not look used, Volkswagen Beetle in silver. And the funny thing is I've always wanted a silver one. I'm hearing those noises again. The children. But then my friend, she has a Jetta. My brother used to drive one, and I don't remember. I don't know. I want to compare the size of like a Jetta and a Beetle. So if she's around this weekend, I might, before she like gets busy and the school year starts, because she's a teacher, I might just be like, can I just sit in your car? Don't worry, I'm not gonna take it anywhere. And just kind of get a feel for like how spacious it is, because that's what a 4-door, and I'm used to driving a 2-door. So but it's not a huge 4-door though, and I still have to give her birthday and Christmas presents. It's crazy. The good news is I already know what I want to get her for Christmas this year, so and because it's kind of on the pricier side, I just need to get her one thing, and it's gonna be beautiful, instead of getting a few little things, because I always feel like, I don't know, you want to know what? I ruined it for myself one year. It was her 21st birthday, and I spent more money than I should have. I got her 2 things from Coach. I got her earrings, and I got her a keychain, and she loved them both. And ever since then, I was like, how am I gonna top this? I can't. When I had a job and I was working, I would be spending a lot of money on getting Lily Christmas presents. And then I was more money, sadly, but truthfully, more money on her than my brother. But until I'm like, you know, ranking in the dough big time, I gotta watch my spending. And then also, so far since I've been up, I messaged someone on Twitter, and it was like a lot of work because there was someone that, you know, I decided it was best to not be friends with them anymore. So, and I was just, you know, I'm trying to be in a better place. And I was getting frustrated and I was upset one day and I just blocked the person, and things got even more insane and really ruffled my feathers. So I felt like today I just feel like I need to say something. I either need to give the person an explanation or just express my feelings. I need to get things off my chest, but I'm not about to unblock them on Facebook, because then you can only block them again once 48 hours is up from the time you unblock them, and that's a lot of time where I'd be vulnerable, and I don't want that. So I'm like, let me just unblock them on Twitter and send them a message. But first I wrote it in my notes on my phone, and it was pretty lengthy. And then I learned you can't just send all that in one bit. So I had to send little blurbs at a time. So that took forever. And then I thought of my final thoughts to say, which was to wish him well. So I did. And honestly, I don't know how that's gonna go over well. But I was thinking, oh, just send the message and then block them. But I don't know if I immediately block him if he won't get it. So I was gonna wait until I could see that he read it, or if he responds in any way, shape, or form, and then block him again. Which sounds mean and weird. But, it's I mean, as selfish as it sounds, it's for my own good, which some people tell me that's not selfish. Like, taking care of yourself isn't selfish, and doing like what's best for you is not at all selfish. But I'm just like, I don't want other people, because a lot of times people can interpret that as like, oh, you're selfish, you're just thinking of you. But it's like, yeah, I'm thinking of me, my health, my mental state. Like, there's a lot of factors coming into play here. So, I don't know, I just don't want anyone, like, judging me, and I feel like I feel like this person is trying, I don't know, has done enough damage that, like, what they've already have done, it's just, like, who knows what they're capable of doing, that I don't want to, like, add fuel to the fire. But I don't know, so it was a little nerve-wracking doing that, but I felt the need to do it. And lately, like, I feel like not everybody's gonna listen to me. Not everybody's gonna, like, respect my wishes or maybe understand what I'm saying. But it's not so much about them as it is about me getting something off my chest and feeling better in the moment than, like, harboring over it and, like, bottling it up and then exploding. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever exploded. I can only imagine what that day would be like. But anyway, so yeah, it's like almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:49. I'm gonna finish these nasty vitamins because they taste gross, but they are really good for me. I'm gonna eat something, and I'm gonna figure out what I want to do. Either way, it's probably gonna involve my laptop, which is in my room, so I need to go get it and bring it downstairs because I want to be in the living room. I should probably comb my hair. Look at it, brush it. It's a little So I woke up, right? I look in the mirror. I'm like, can you see my eyelids? There's glitter, right? I had glitter, like, and black mascara, like, all under my eyes. I had glitter all over my face. Hopefully I got it off. I had black on my nose. I'm like, what the heck? So I washed my face as best as I could. But yeah. Oh, and I set up 3 more PT appointments. I wanted to do 4, but it's not gonna work out because then I go away. So hopefully things get better. Who knows? I could be miraculously healed in Dallas at MegaFest. So yeah, this is my story about my Friday. And if anything exciting happens, I might film it later, or film the fence, or painting it, or story time with mom. I don't know. I'll think of something, or maybe this is it. So, but I do want to thank you guys. This is my thumbs up with a cup. Thank you guys for being here and for being with me. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, so you can stick around for some more fun. And be sure to like this video. And if you have any comments, that was so weird, sorry. If you have any comments, questions, or what have you, feel free to leave them down below. I'll get back to you. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.